Hi everyone, my name is Trisha and this is my YouTube channel called World of Data. So today I'm going to talk about tables and keys, which is the second topic under SQL basics. So tables basically consist of columns and rows. Let me show you an example so that you can understand it more easily. So this is a table which consists of four columns that are the vertical ones. The titles of these columns are student ID, first name, last name and course ID. Now this same table consists of 6 rows which has the respective information that falls under every column. So now let's talk about different keys. So when we create a table in a relational database, we have a very special column called the primary key. So the primary key is basically it uniquely defines the rows of the database. So now the only thing that uniquely defines the rows of this is the first column, right? So this is the primary key as in the student ID. So the student ID, if we call for L000235, it refers to Jim Black. And if we call out L000125, it calls out to James Harradine. So that's how primary key works. It's like a unique key which specifically calls out all the information in the rows. Now let's talk about foreign keys. So a foreign key is basically an attribute which we can store on a database table that will link us to another database table. So it stores the primary key of a row to another database table. So to explain this in easier words, now this is the first table that we have taken. And this table consists the primary key of student ID. Now this table is another new table that we are creating, which consists of course ID, which has been taken from here, and course name. So the course ID is connected to the course name, as in A004 is for accounts, C002 is for computing, and so on. So now we call course ID as the foreign key, because course ID is connected to another table which has course name also in it. So course ID becomes the primary key, and it also the foreign keys from both is a relationship of course ID. So now for example, if we want to call A004, now the course ID for A004 refers to accounts, but course ID A004 also refers to James Harradine with a student ID of L001254. So we can connect the information in that way. Now there's another thing called composite key. So a composite key is basically a key that needs two attributes. It's like many foreign keys piled together. So the more complex your database schema is, the more complex the tables and keys will be. So the more tables you add, the more, the larger the database, the more connections you need, the more information you need. So it'll keep getting more complicated. So I really hope you guys like this video and you guys understood what I was trying to say. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe.